In part 6 of the Edmodo tour, I will focus on prompts for threaded discussions. I'll begin with the demonstration of the creation of a prompt in the online classroom. I go to the top of the page and click on Note. Then I type my prompt into the box. Finally, I send the prompt. Then the student can click on the reply icon and post a response. At the beginning of the school year, you will probably want to create the prompts for threaded discussions yourself so that you can model well-written prompts for your students. You can find examples as a guide in Chapter 5 of the flipped reading block, Making It Work. Let's take a close look at some of Mrs. Morgan's prompts. Powerful excerpts. Share book quotes that are significant, well-crafted, or emotionally charged. Tell why these quotes have a special meaning to you. Look at the quote Jared shares. It's like I've been given a bunch of puzzle pieces without the picture on the cover of the box to go by. And his connection. I think we all feel like this sometimes, but for us, the cover eventually shows up. It never did for Melody. Jared has made his point clear in a few words, just as we asked him to do in order to create an example for the book. Again, you may want to require that students write more, at least on some of the posts. Characters. Use your psychological skills to analyze the characters and support your analyses with evidence. Fellow readers, do you agree? Abby demonstrates that she understands character development. To some, Melody seems like an innocent and vulnerable girl. But I think after she became friends with Rose and then eventually the Whiz Kids teammates, they saw her as a smart and intelligent girl with a lot of spunk. Questions. What do you wonder about? What is confusing to you? Do you have a question to pose? In this threaded discussion, students actually have a conversation with each other. Sam asks, should one have a working knowledge of Greek mythology before reading this series? Or does it give you enough information as you read along? Anissa responds, I don't think so, Sam. I feel Riordan does a good job explaining things as he introduces them. When students are ready, they can create their own face-to-face discussion questions and prompts for online threaded discussions. Mrs. Morgan allowed the Slated Book Club to do this. I am going to go to the Slated Book Club page. You will see that Ethan, the book club discussion leader, has written questions for the book. Compare and contrast how Kyla has changed since the beginning. What are Kyla's known strengths and weaknesses? What event was the most surprising in the book? If you could ask the author one question, what would it be and why? He has also created a prompt for a threaded discussion. How many of your predictions were correct? And in another prompt, he asks for opinions about the book and Kyla so far. John Michael responds, I think Kyla is curious and questioning. Ethan then encourages the group to extend the discussion further. Why do you think that Kyla is curious and questioning? Emmeline replies, because she wants to know more about her life and who she and other people are. This concludes our tour. Best wishes for high engagement within your online classroom. I hope the sites along this journey have given you ideas. Of course, you will make your online classroom uniquely yours, and I hope you have fun doing it. Happy learning for you and your students.